Granted media permission to take pictures of the Dros rape case. For the latest update, outside the court where different groups are staging protest calling for the accused to be denied bail. We'll now cross live to Sipho Stirman. A very good morning to you. In your previous crossing to us, you said that you were awaiting the decision by the court. Now it has been granted. What does this mean?
Well, a very good morning to you and our viewers at home. Indeed, the decision that has been taken is that now media can take stills inside the courtroom of the accused, and so we can now show his face. But there's still a little bit of confusion regarding whether now we can still name him. But of course, now showing his face in the stills does identify the accused. But we understand that the court has adjourned for a short while so that we can get clarity on those matters. But right now, the news is that the media has been given permission to take his stills. We are still not allowed to film him inside at this point in time. However, I am on the outside and I can tell you it's a hive of activity here. Various groups have come here calling for the accused to be denied bail. They're saying that a child rapist must never be granted bail. We know that the victim in this case is a 7-year-old girl, and these groups of different political groupings have come here to say not in our name, and that the accused must not be granted bail. Now I am joined by one of these groups here. Ma'am, if you can just please introduce yourself, your name and which organization you're from.
I'm Vincentius. I'm the Operations Director for Women and Men Against Child Abuse.
All right, so just talk to us. Lots of groups that are here demonstrating. What's your message?
Our message is that we want the criminal justice system to be for victims, and that it becomes swiftly and it becomes user-friendly for victims of child abuse. And what we want to see today is that the rapist doesn't get bail, and that all the proceedings are going to go according to plans and no unnecessary delays. And we want the maximum, which is the life sentence for this particular rape.
Well, you have those that are arguing to say that, well, every accused have a right to bail. So what do you say about that?
This is a Schedule 6 offense, and we don't want him to have any contact with our children. He shouldn't be with next to our children. So giving him bail, it is unjust because we don't know what he's going to be doing. We don't know how long he's been abusing our children.
And we are seeing a number of other kids that are out here also demonstrating. Just talk to us about the significance of having other children. They're saying us, stop abusing us here.
Okay, we do know that children sometimes do say that there is nothing for children without children. And if there are voices, because these are the ones that are vulnerable. But also we need to safeguard their interest, to say that the best interest of the child is of paramount interest. And today, when they are here, it does show that they are here, and obviously they do not want, because it is their right and it's enshrined in our constitution that everybody deserves to live in an environment which is free from harm. So this is the environment that they...
Thank you very much. I see there's lots of protesters there. You want to talk to us? What are you here to say?
What can I say right now is just what is happening. Answer about Marabat.
You don't want bail for him. All right, let's talk to another gentleman here. You want to talk to us maybe? What's your take on this matter?
What?
What's your take on the matter, on the bail? Do you want him granted bail or not?
All
right, ma'am, you want to add your voice as well? I see you have a placard. What's your take on this matter?
That man must rot in jail. He don't deserve even a bail. Not even one. Not bail for him.
No bail. No bail. No bail.
All right.
No bail.
All right. Well, there you have it. The demonstrators outside are saying no bail for the accused. We don't know at this stage if he's going to apply for bail. But what we dealt with earlier this morning, just to recap, was the issue of media permission. And the news is that media has been granted permission to take stills, but demonstrators are continuing to demonstrate outside, saying that he must not be granted bail whatsoever. And with that, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much there to Soli Stirman, who is keeping tabs on the situation outside the Pretoria court, but also when the proceedings start. Do you think they will start today, though?